that. Put it like that. Prioritize. This is interesting though. I didn't know that because I saw what TBA was doing. I was like ray tracing. Wait, people like ray tracing. Hello. Any case, but we're gonna prioritize the frame rate, of course. Let's see. Only guard when it's held down or toggle. That is interesting. Oh. We might toggle the sub weapon. That seemed like it's cool rather than holding it. We'll toggle that. Sprint to circle. Swap left and right 6. No. Aim assist. Oh, we got auto aim is actually there. Auto grab. Yeah, auto grab, auto crouch, auto collect items. Automatically collect items dropped by enemies. We'll keep that off, I guess. No vibration. Subtitles on, speaker names on. Motion player off. All right, and we good. Can I say something about J. Cole? Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like a bulk statement, but he was talking about Drake and J. Cole making first person shooter. And he said mother F the big three. Nigga, I'm the big me. So, basically just competitive talk. It was just competitive talk. But he said that on the latest Future track. Yeah, it wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't nothing serious. But people are doing their think pieces, so they're trying to make it into something deep. I don't think it was that deep. The whites with the guns. I mean, the cutscenes look good, but they were just saying like the actual once you actually playing, they said it was a little ashy. They was saying the game is a little ashy.
Centuries ago, Japan was unified under the Tokugawa shogunate.
Tokugawa.
It closed its doors to the rest of the world, and for a time the island nation prospered. Yet despite its apparent tranquility, conflict brewed beneath the surface. Feudal lords known as daimyo were kept under strict surveillance. In public, they were loyal. But the coals of discontent were slowly being fanned towards conflagration. Deep in the mountains of Kurosu, weapons were secretly forged in preparation for rebellion. But the Shogun's forces got wind of the plan and took terrible and bloody reprisals.
Slicing and dicing everybody, boy.
They did not count on another type of weapon being forged in Kurosu. Warriors known as the Veiled Edge.
Veiled Edge.
Skilled in both subterfuge and the way of the sword, these nameless assassins were unmatched in their abilities. Under the tutelage of a master, the Bladesmith, they honed their skills in pairs called Blade Twins.
Go!
Separately, formidable. Together,
Yeah, Granny Cole.
Blade Twins are forever tied together by the bonds of fate.
What are they saying, that they grew up? I guess that's what we're doing there. They said they grew up. Black man, black man. To make someone look more like me, maybe. Or we should make Yasuke. We use that as a preset and then move along. I don't understand this knee angle sub. Like, what the heck? That color. Gotta add scars. And you can't even see undergarments, so what the heck? This stuff don't care about at default. First Black Samurai is her. Aging, eyebrows. I want the eye color. I got me my boy like a demon, either red or white. We gonna do white. Hair, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got the full afro samurai. I mean, I respect it, man. Like they actually have like some what they consider like old school like black hairstyle. So I'm not mad at it. It's like they did like actually like I'm like, all right, well, like what did Yasuke look like? So I'm not mad at all. What the heck is this, man? All right, we're gonna do one of these. Actually, I think, yeah, this one more, yeah, because this one just That's messy. Those are messy dreads right there. We're gonna do that. Color. All right. That. All right. That. Up and nothing. What face paint I got though? Oh nope. Nail polish. Nope. Facial marking. There we go. I want in the middle of my forehead. Like that. We got the full joint there. What's it supposed to be? The Harry Potter right there. Potter. I kind of mess with this though, low key. I don't like that. All right. Make it real short. I'll put them right there. The body. Body markings. Same old stuff, right? Tattoo. Put that on his back though. Back. Dragon of Dojima. All right. Right there. Shiny. Right arm, then we good. Right there. That's perfect. All right. I'm mad at this. They literally just have a section for tattoo. I did all that, and it's just like tattoo. Whatever. I don't even want that now. Too late.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's it?
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
All right. All right, and we are good. My guy. Yes, I'm not making two characters. We're just gonna randomize. I want to kick though. Anyway, I keep making them ball. What y'all trying to say? Y'all not doing the best job, but whatever. That's fine. All right. We good. Choose a blade sharpening origin. All right, so learn the way of the veiled edge, passed down for generations. Cut down on those that stand in your way and strike your enemies. Learn the art of ninjutsu. Complete highly dangerous mission. Training can assassinate multiple enemies at once. A seducer. Learn the art of being charismatic and charming. Efficient practice movements allow for rich and key usage, and will also be very clever with words to deceive people. Pain special skills, a liar. A sapper. Learn a wide range of knowledge required for a spy. Adept at handling firearms and medical practices. Also excels in negotiation. Beginner, just okay. In the middle. Okay, so that one is, I guess, there's unsharpened is if you want to challenge. Huh. It's an interest. I mean, recommended weapons. I guess it doesn't matter, but I mean, breaker sounds fun. But you know me, I don't really be assassinating nobody. To just kill, but seducer also sounds fun. Funny they recommend guns though here. Let's do breaker. That sounds fun. We'll do that one. TVA silly names, and this are hilarious.
Follow me.
What did I name mine? If I did, I ain't see it. I don't think I saw names here, unless it's later. But I didn't see where you name them. If I did, I truly miss it because I ain't see anywhere where I can name. So I might definitely miss it. I don't know what they're called.
What are you going to use?
Just blade twin. So I guess I missed. I don't freaking know.
It's best to go with something that's.
What up, Adam?
You still not done yet? That one, eh? Be sure you take some time to get a feel for it.
All right.
You're happy with that, Zen?
Oh, so you can like, if you're like, I'm good, then you choose another blade sharpener. I'm good.
All right, let's go.
At least they give you another chance after that. Like, if you don't really like this, then you can do something else.
Training or not,
Yeah, you can't create two characters. Bro, this man is fucking faint, bro.
Get out of there!
So you just okay? I mean, just all right.
Not bad.
Now I gotta worry about. I automatically have to worry about. This reminded me of Neo already because what up? I said how's Ronin? We literally just started singing, but this reminded me. I'm sitting here smacking him, and he just like, oh, I'm just like, I still get to hit you. Like, how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know when someone is being fainted or not? Like, come on now. That's the one thing I don't like when you can't tell. Like, nigga just be armoring through my shit.
Keep up.
Yeah, to walk. Like I was sitting there smacking. I'm like, bro, you should like. There should literally be a point where it's like you can't just hit me. Like that's my one like pet peeve about these type of games. I'm like, come on now. These graphics do suck automatically. Like I'm gonna shut off, bro. These graphics do suck. It does remind me of a whole thing. Like I don't know what they did. It really does look ashy. Look at him. Look at him. Like, why, like how you do that, bro? Like, bro, I'm actively hitting you. Like, we really about to start with that. Like, okay, whatever.
Well, you coming or what?
Get the game mid already. Like certain things, I'm just like, what the hell?
Right, let's rimba up, shall we?
Grown strong.
This way.
Like, where's my key like listed? And then like when I actually, oh yeah, because these aren't blades. I just thought it was gonna be similar to Tsushima. Nah, I mean that's what everybody thought. It was gonna be more like Ghost of Tsushima, but nah. I haven't seen two games can see the same time, same release date. That's my one gripe right now. I was like, man, what the?
We're here.
I don't know why the game is so ashy. Helldivers 2 might be game of the year luck. At least it has fast travel system. We'll say that's a positive. That should not be something that that I'm sitting here comparing to Dragon Dogma, but here we are.
Time to begin. Cross swords and show me all you've learned.
I'll get the better of you this time. Well played.
That's it. Read their intention.
Slipped up.
At least I can lock on. Like, wow, I truly don't know.
I know your every move. You'll have to do better. What am I doing? You've improved.
Are you still going?
Yes,
I'm about to say, why walking up on me like
you
that?
did well. Next, you will fight me. I will face the both of you.
Stay sharp. Now's our chance.
In the Veiled Edge, two are one. Show me how well you've been forged.
What's the matter? You're normally sharper than this.
Oh, it looks like you're getting somewhere. Working together is the only path to success.
Get out of
Oh,
there!
she know she really don't be hitting me with that attack. I be thinking she about to.
Savor how it feels for two to work as one.
It's not over till it's over.
I can keep going.
That's enough training for now. I'm assigning you a new mission. The black ships from America are anchored off the coast at Yokohama. Sneak aboard and steal the secret message in Commodore Perry's possession. And if the opportunity
Yeah, the gameplay.
arises,
Unless something like
understood?
differs with the weapons and stuff, I'm just kind of like, it feels stiff. It feels stiff compared to other games. Like even Wolong, like I feel like Wolong, it's made by the same people too, which is why I don't understand. It's made by the same people. I feel like Wolong was like more polished with the technical aspect. I'm not sure. Like it just feels stiff. I don't know, man. Don't talk trash.
You dare
I'm not,
question
bro.
my
I'm not
orders?
talking trash about Wolong. I'm talking trash about this game.
If you insist.
I'm saying Wolong is better.
The shogunate has made a
God,
deal
Siggy ain't
with
listening.
the
I said I felt like Wolong is better
That is
because it
reason
feels
enough
like the
for us to strike.
guy, bro. Wolong feels
This is
better
the
than
day
this.
our clan has long prepared for, when we finally go to war with the Tokugawa. This is an order. Failure is not an option. Are you ready to head for the black ships?
Yeah, I don't know. This game might have been rushed a little bit. It might have been rushed.
Good. I know you will not let me down. Now move.
Is the fall of Ronin the one you put Ronin on blast on Twitter?
We leave the boat here.
It might be easy for me to go back to Like a Dragon and finish that, cause I don't know, man. You're already looking pretty shaky. You know, I said it's going to have to show me something. Maybe the story will end up making up for it. I don't know.
commotion. We must strike together.
Might last a week only. Yeah, it's like it felt more like Neo did. Like I just don't know, man. It's so weird. I hope not, man. But like I said, I'm not about to sugarcoat it. If it don't end up being lit, then you know it is what it is. I'm not gonna try to make it seem like I'm enjoying the game when I'm really not. So we shall see. At least you a shield. Get out of here. At least I'm a shield so I can play it. I know you're not talking Mr. Capcom creator. I'm not in a Capcom creators program. I have no affiliation with them. You do.
Take one of them out. Leave the other to me. The two of us are one. Don't forget this.
Bring it on. What? Prepare yourself.
Steady!
How do I crouch?
Approach from the back. Take it slow. All the practice has paid off.
At least we, whoa. Yeah, look at my man. Good. Dang. Oh, he too. They all doing it. Dang, man, I'm assassinating these boys through the through the ship. Him too. Oh god, this game is great. This game is amazing. I can't believe it happened with all of them. One is okay. That's a glitch. 2, 3. That's intentional.
Prepare yourself.
Bro. Bro, you like shooting too fast. Ooh, slice his head off.
This way.
What up, God King?
Looks pretty busy. Is there another way?
Got you for the 35 months. Appreciate that. Dang, y'all just automatically start. You coming up here? This game glitchy as ever, boy. I tell you. Guess let's go down here first. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be going. got for me? A saber. Why got a head just pop off?
Child's play.
Huh?
Prepare yourself!
Prepare it. Nah, buddy. Nah. Okay, so I figure. Okay, so I literally made my way all the way around. I could just went this way, but ah, man. Nope. Alright. $42? $42?
It's close.
This country will open up at long last. After an epic war, I will triumph where all others have failed.
What's this one here? Stronger? Nope.
Japan. The great white whale that's eluded all others.
A man named Matthew Perry.
My vision is
Hello?
clear, and my harpoon ready. Huh? Assassins! I will not die until I've netted this whale.
Hey, you just kill me already?
Kill me, and you're all done for.
God damn, Brack.
You're next.
Okay. That was just a lot more annoying because I can't like heal quickly. And it was just like, damn, a couple hits, I'm down already. All right.
Watch out!
Now you've done it.
Bro, how are you? Okay, man. Like, can we, like, bro, you getting hit with the barrel. How do you still just, how are you armoring through that? You got hit with the whole barrel, an explosive barrel.
Steady. Get out of there!
Who sent you? Kill me, and you're all done for.
Get out of there!
I can't see. Oh my God.
Sorry for the trouble.
Get out of there!
I'm like like so late on that.
A long way. I'm not dying here.
Oh my God. Of course, like, of course the computer ain't doing nothing.
Good. Time to finish him off.
I'm afraid I can't let you kill him.
Of course. Of course, man. Like, how was there already a second part? Like, already? Like, damn. Like, I'm not ready for this shit. I don't care. Like, just let me beat him.
The Veiled Edge. So you actually exist.
Like, we already doing the two-parters? Come on, this is the first boss.
So which of you will do the deed?
Dan already making me choose? It's just, I figured I was supposed to lose the fight, but I'm like, can we stop with the same, like, gameplay loops? Like, all right, I get it. It's a Souls game. It's meant to challenge you, but we've seen this shit before. Like, I wasn't trying to deal with that in this aspect. Like, can we please, like, just do something else?
A veiled edge without a partner. Truly a pitiful sight.
Like, I don't want to see something different. Like, we ain't have to do that again. Like, I'm not trying to fight the enemy that you're not supposed to be because you're not powered up enough. Like, come on. Let's just be done with that.
That was the only trace that remained.
And then my twin died. Like, what?
The two of us are one. Don't forget this.
Do you really not see me? Okay.
Struggle. Oh, you're right. We will not stop.
I see. I see. They're super blind. And I like that's great, bro. I can get stunned. I can get stunned by shit, but they don't. Like, all right, yeah, they'll just sit there. They'll just sit there and just hit me. Like, they'll just wail on me, but I get stunned by getting hit. All right. If I am hitting you, you should not be able to do that. Like, I don't care, bro. If I hit you first, like, nobody does that in real life unless you are a straight brew. But like, you just getting smacked, and then it's like, okay. It's like they just decide. Well, they just decide when and when not to hit you. When and when not that you can that you get armor. There you go. Still not dead? This is definitely like Neo, and this is why. Like Neo is definitely one of those games. I'm just like, come on, man. Like I don't understand why Neo is just so different as far as Souls games are. Like, bro, if I am hitting you, there should be no reason why you should be able to just smack me whenever you want to. Like that is just that's a very annoying mechanic. Like I don't appreciate that at all. I do not appreciate that. Like, what is the point? What is the point of even slashing you with the sword if you're just gonna hit me whenever you want to, and there's a certain point where you just ignore anything I'm doing and just do your attack anyways. I don't know how all of a sudden all three of y'all got locked on, but here we are. Yeah, this game definitely reminded me a lot like Neo, and that's why I stopped playing it. Yeah, it's like I can deal with games like this, but it's like at this point, why would I when there are better Souls games out there? Like, I don't know. And if you see where the annoyances come at though. Again, he just does whatever he wants just because. Like, there literally shouldn't be like some reward for me being aggressive, not unless they're just forcing me to be like, oh, you should be assassinating. Like, if that's the case, all right, whatever. Just exploit the dumb AI, I guess. If that's what y'all want me to do, all right, whatever.
You dared to defy the Shogun. Your clan is doomed.
Okay, at least I can do this type assassination. Double assassin. I said, if y'all don't want me to fight, man, just say so. Y'all don't want me to really fight. I'll play this way then. I'll just sneak around everywhere.
Good timing. I need your help. The Shogunate has found us. This is the end. There's no end to them. They simply slaughter any who dare to resist them. All the government knows. Now it's just as I suspected. You mean to abandon the clan and search for them?
They are still alive. I have to.
Have you forgotten the code?
So now you gonna fight me? Oh boy. They said this game had a lot of this in the story. Like your friends instantly become your enemies.
You know I cannot let you leave. Deserters of the clan are marked for death. It isn't over. I did not train you to hesitate. Not bad. No, you did learn something. How will you fight with no twins? Show me all you've got. Not
Damn, I just couldn't do nothing. The fuck?
You fought well.
Okay, what do I do at that point? I just can't do anything at all? Ugh.
Timing. I need your help.
Which I knew was gonna happen.
Shogunate has found us. End. There's no end to them. Let any who dare to resist them. All this government knows. Now, again. Deserters of the clan are marked for death. Isn't over. Come now! Have you forgotten who the master is? Sorry, son. If you survived this long.
Bro, I need to better understand this, because if I just can't do anything at all, then that's just whack.
What's wrong? I did not train you to hesitate.
Oh my god, you're faint. Just kill me. Just kill me at that point, because I just cannot catch any of these attacks. These fucking feints, bro. It's like, just wing.
Good timing. I need your help. The Shogunate has found us. This is the end. There's no end to them. Slaughter any who dare to resist them.
Am I liking the game so far? I'm not.
Now it's begin again.
Yeah, damn, what happened? It's clunky, man. It's just right now it's not so much for me.
Deserters of the clan are marked for death. Come now! Have you forgotten who the master is? Sorry, son. To think it's a
Oh, and then she always does that. Like, what can I do anything against that?
what's wrong?
It's not even an unblockable attack. It's just my. It's every time she does it, like I just get stunned, and it's like, what can I do against that? Am I just helpless? I just gotta let her hit me? Like, can I not dodge? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what can I do? Because if I'm just helpless, that's bull crap. Like, I don't like that mechanic. If I'm just helpless and I literally can't do anything.
The Shogunate has found us. This is the end.
Come.
There's no end to them. Simply slaughter any who dare turn resistance. All this government. Now it's happening again.
I have to counter it with the but I can't. That's what I'm saying. If my whatever they call a key on here, my stance, if my stance is gone, then what can I do? Because I can't counter it. It's like I can't do anything. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do something. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why can't I do anything? That's what I'm currently trying to figure out. Like, if I just can't do anything at all, if I don't even have the chance to defend myself, then what's the point?
Deserters of the clan are marked for death. This isn't over. Come now. Have you forgotten who the master is?
That's what I'm talking about here. Like, okay, she ain't give me all the way, but I'm just like, all right.
What's wrong? I did not train you to hesitate.
And that faith again. Oh,
How will you fight with no twins? Show me all you've got. Not bad. So, you did learn something.
oh, really? Okay.
Sorry sight.
Oh, here we go. Then I just start getting hit with everything. Jesus, I'm playing on normal.
Can't finish the job. You always were soft.
Dang, old lady, you talking crap even in your death? What up, Hazel?
Been the same ever since I took you in.
Yeah, it's certain mechanics in here that are just annoying. Like I don't know. I was saying the same thing. I was complaining about lots of P2, so maybe I'll get used to it, but I'm just like, right now. Like now I feel like I'm kind of bougie with my Souls games. Because Lies of P and Elden Ring and Sekiro have done it really, really good. Even Wo Long. So I'm just kind of like, what's going on with this one? It's just a little weird, man.
Ever since I lost my blade twin, I've had to live with the pain of surviving. Go! Succeed where I have failed.
I'm feeling better. Are you saying like health wise, or are you talking about this game? Beginning of the game is terrible. Got better at the SV. And I said I'll stick with it for a little bit, but like I said, I think I'm kind of bougie with my Souls game. So
Take the path by the giant tree to elude the
say health wise.
age.
Nah, not really. I felt like crap today. And as you can tell, I'm still a little sopped up. So not really. But you know, I'm trying to power through it.
Blade twins are tied together by powerful.
Really feel better. Just got out of the hospital. Also, everything good with you?
If you can sense them.
But yeah, I just feel like your sinuses hit me right now because the weather is once again doing this up and down crap.
Go,
So
my child. Live your own life and die your own death.
you got bro. The heck? Hey yo. Well, damn. I'm glad that everything is okay, but I was definitely not expecting you to say that. Yeah, damn. That threw me for a loop there. Is everybody gonna say? Yes, you are. Like you said, like we're like I know your name obviously, but I don't know you on a personal level, so I don't know what your life like. But yeah, I would assume like like that's not something that you just casually say on Twitch. Like I know that all types of people are on Twitch, but I definitely would not expect you to say that. So damn, again, I hope that everything is all right. And yeah, wrong place, wrong time. I mean, you can't really do nothing about that, but hopefully you do not have that same wrong place, wrong times type stuff happen again. Because damn, would have been a different story if something serious would have happened and would have hit like a critical artery or something. That ain't stopping no gas. Oh man, not the gas station, mate. Damn. That'd be crazy because you be having to like depending on what city that you at or what town that you at. I feel like everybody be knowing like those gas stations that be hot and be like, man, do I want to get gas that bad? Do I want to go to that gas station right there? I definitely had one of those growing up, you know, right down the block. And I was like, it was a rare situation for me, man, that I want to go to that particular gas station. So I totally understand. It'd be like that sometimes. In certain areas, you'd be like, nah, it ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth it. Especially depending on what type of the day. So I totally understand, man. Going on, Psych? How you doing? All right, well, at least, again, it's like we have to talk about the positives, right? Like, talk about the positives. At least in this game, like, until you get a mount or a flying device, whatever, at least while you're running around not in combat, you don't lose stamina. Oh, my goodness. You pass a regular one by accident. Hey, and they said, I understand. I understand. Sometimes it be like that, but, you know, again, you generally know your surroundings, you know the areas where not to go to, and sometimes you got to make that that decision. You're like, yo, I think I will wait. I think I will wait, or double back, turn around. Like, it ain't that serious to be possibly getting into some situations right now just because I want some gas or I want something from the store.
Who the hell are you? It's Fred?
Okay, how did I not get you, son? Okay, I clearly didn't know what attack you were gonna do. And again, he's just doing whatever, bro. Just let me hit you. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you have no life. Like, I be tired of that shit. Crazy thing is, you didn't know. Wow. Oh, that's even crazier. You didn't know until you got in your car? Wow. Yeah, now that's wild. Like, I don't know if the shock just hit you instantly. That's what it sounds like. Like the shock didn't even set in. Like, that's wild. But like I said, I hope everything's all right after that. Ain't nothing crazy happen. And glad you're still around to be able to tell the tale. Oh, he's that enemies against you have no chance of winning. Sheesh. So he's an enemy that I have no chance of winning. They straight told me. I'm glad you came here though. You watching video for me. Glad to see your perspective. Yeah. Then they said I ain't got no chance. God, no chance. How do y'all see me? Shout out to you for the sub too, man. Appreciate that. Did I set off everybody or just them? Well, they told me. They told me. I ain't listen. So all of these dudes are formidable foes. So basically, I shouldn't be over here. Basically, I shouldn't be over here. If I'm down to 3 hits like that, I shouldn't be over here. I don't care about that karma. I don't care about that. Yeah, if all of them like that, besides like a couple of them, then I don't need to be over there. Yeah, they're barely a map. Tatsuo the Slayer. What level even am I? A 1. I'm gonna play a level 1. All right. I don't have no business being over there. Why do you swing like that?
Oh dear. There'll be no getting through here.
Y'all doing? Do I not have my oh, okay, I do have it. Wait, I wonder. About the paint. Y'all better stop. I ain't doing it. Big boy sword. All right. Can I pet that cat? Yeah, what the hell did they do to this game though? Like, there's literally nothing that I'm like, man, this game looks great. It's like, dang, I usually don't complain about graphics, but not the best, man. Not the best. I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened. Like, will Long look better than this? It's like, again, made by the same people. What did y'all do? I don't know. Yeah, into some of the cussing like that. Yeah, I'm just like, what the? I was sitting there looking at the reviews. I'm like, ah, man, you know, they just being a little, they being a little too critical on it. Like, the graphics can't look that bad. And now I'm just seeing it here. And then like the person who I saw review the game, they got an early copy, and they said like you got improved a little bit day one, but like I don't even want to know how it looked like for me pre-patch. If it's looking like this day one. Again, yeah, I truly don't know. I'm like Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo had to explain themselves.
Where's your permit? No one gets through here without a permit.
Oh my god. It's voice acting.
I don't have a time to be associating with the likes of you. Go ask around at the local village.
Climbing is a negative. Yeah, I can already tell that's a little wonky too. Everything is just wonky in this game. That's the theme of this game, just wonkiness. Oh yeah, so much like that, just hella negative. Yeah. His voice is one of the best ones. Oh no, if his voice is one of the best ones, oh boy. Yeah, we're in for a treat. If his voice is one of the best ones, hello? Definitely need to play this now. You and TBH on two different sides. What is he? Is he enjoying it? Let me find out. TBH is enjoying this game. You already say you're playing with Japanese voices. I may need to switch too. This is about to be very egregious. Hearing the voice acting like this. Ooh. He said if y'all be grand in one try, y'all. Like, nah, he ain't liking it. I can't even accept that. Oh damn, I can't climb on there. Like, where is he? Bro, did y'all see this? Bro, I just did that real big attack and he just, again, just ate it. I'm gonna say yum, 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 delicioso. And then just proceeded to hit me. Like, alrighty then. Like, bro, there has to be some sort of stagger damage that's going on. There has to be. Shout out to TBH with the raid. Like just this lack of stagger damage, and then just this invisible armor. Like what the hell? This invincible armor is killing me right now. I can't. All right, how do I put on this? Yeah, let me put on this armor. What we got here? Like, geez Louise. Only slightly stagger damage unless your weapons had a perks. We're gonna be in for a fun ride here then. Next block going crazy. Definitely miss it. Tell me about it. From Software is the GOAT. From Software is the GOAT. This is what I am just finding myself saying more and more and more. Like From Software is the GOAT, because boy, it is very, very difficult to apparently come with a decent Souls game. You cannot copy Respect. We on some smack stuff right now. You cannot copy Respect. Like I feel like the only people that really did a good job was again the people that made Lies of P, because that was amazing. And I even had my gripes about that at first, but that was great. Wolong was and again, and that kills me too, because Wolong was good too. Wolong was good too, and it's made by the same freaking people. So I'm like, I don't know how you went from making a good game, a good Soulsborne game, to this. Was secure. I mean, in my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes, it would make for a better move, but I know they're not. I know they're not. Dust, I swear, bro. Dust be acting like we like best friends. Dust be acting like we best friends. Man, always talk about I heard. Dust, if you don't stop being a freaking sheep, how you gonna talk about I heard, bro? You just got in here. It's like man said I'm struggling. I just start playing the game. How am I struggling if I just start playing? And if you're going off of TBH, don't y'all forget that this man spent 16 hours on one boss. Let's not talk about struggle. We cannot like struggle and anybody else's GI outside of TBH and Ace. It's non-existent. It's a non-starter. like please. How much money I got? I kind of got some.
I thank you, and in return,
A boss I killed in 2 tried to cap. No, there was no video evidence. Cap. Yep, but he was at level 265. There was no video evidence, Gary. Oh no, they start running. Yeah, I'm about to say you still on trial for that. Ain't no video evidence, so we're not gonna believe that you beat Millennia in 2 tries. I ain't got no reason to lie. So ain't no video evidence. They was on your head as soon as you said that. I don't believe it. I ain't have bleed bill. What bill did you have? He said to get ready to do this. You got a faith build. You gotta have it. Gonna be the best at Tekken 8. You're able to challenge all the GI at Tekken 8. Yeah, good luck in that, man. What up, Black Shogun? Good luck in that. You can be the best in that game because I don't care. Same build. I'm gonna kill her brother in the DLC. You can collect these? Hello? So it's not killing them? It's just collecting? What? Hello? That's unless that's is that how the mechanics? Uh-oh. Is that how the mechanics working? This is so clunky. Like look at this shit. And then they just go back to their post. Oh my goodness. All right, let me get off. Being a Gary, man, you can sit on whatever. I like this Odachi. We end up seeing what ends up being the main weapons of choice. Still seeing Rise of Ronin being played. Game is visually stunning. L, you need your eyes checked. Visually stunning. L, get my man's up out of here. Ain't no way you said this game is visually stunning. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nah, that sound like pure coping right there. That sound like pure bias. You know you a liar. Don't play. This game look like an ashy ass Dynasty Warriors 4 game. And I love Dynasty Warriors. This game look like it look like Dynasty Warriors 4. Y'all better stop. That boy, don't get me started. We literally just talking about that before you got in here. No, I'm not accepting that. Get your eyes checked. Put your glasses on. If you wear glasses, put them on. I want you to look again, and I want you to compare this. We literally just talked about this on Twitter. I want you to compare this to a 10-year-old game called Infamous Second Son, and you take a look at that game that's on PS4, and you tell me that that game don't look better than this 10 years later. The game is definitely not visually impressive for a PS5 title. It's ashy with Black Okage stream was clean. That ain't got to do with it. It ain't got to do with the stream being clean. It's what the game actually looks like. And I'm sure it looks even worse. I'm sure it looks even worse for y'all than it does for me. Rise of Ronin, where's Dragon Dawn? Here go Cook. Here go Cook. Because the game just came out, Cook. Excuse me, content. Hey, you playing the game that clearly lacks a skincare routine. Hey, come on, man. We got to at least play it. But I'm disappointed. Like I said, I am disappointed.
Go!
Ain't no Dragon Dogma. We ain't on that no more. We ain't on no more. We're boycotting it because of microtransactions. We're boycotting it because of microtransactions, Cook. You ain't heard? Come on, get with the times. Get with the times. He said, "All right, boy." He said, "I ain't boycotting shit." Hey, hey, yo, I can just hear you saying it. That's funny. He said, "I ain't boycotting the damn thing." Oh my god, bro. JD said I'm busy again. Oh my god. I'm just kidding about that, by the way. I don't care. I just find it hilarious that that people aren't playing the game because of that. Then I ain't boycotting nothing. I just got my game. Hey, y'all feel that too. I feel that too. Even though you can technically get a refund. But I'm not mad at it. You spent your money. You better play your damn game. That's how I feel. You spent your money, play your game. I totally understand. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at nobody. Do whatever you want. You know, we are here to at least, try to give you that, second, third opinions. But right now, I'm not having the most fun in this game. I will tell you that, just because it's mechanics in this game that's pissing me off more than anything. But the game is definitely ashy. It's unpolished. I don't know what happened. This game needs to go back in the cooker. It needs to bake a little bit more. This game wasn't ready to come out. This game was not ready to come out. Releasing in this state, and it's not like it plays bad. It's not a performance issue, but the game visually is just very basic. It's dated. You can tell it's dated. This looks nothing like what we saw at and when we saw the previews. Looks nothing like it. Like the PlayStation Showcase, Sony State of Play. No, I don't know. Like the cutscenes, that beginning cutscene, that was the veil. Like it reminded me, of a mobile game, like like a mobile game that, like, you see the fire ass cutscene and you're like, oh, what type of game is this gonna be? And then it's like some little stupid ass 2D game. Like that's what they remind me of. That's exactly what this game reminds me of. Like they pulled the wool over your eyes because, again, the beginning cutscene looked really good, and then right after that it just went downhill. I don't even know. So yeah, between these two right now, like I can't exactly recommend this unless, like, you just totally like a Soul fan, Feudal Japan. But like, I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. I just don't know exactly what happened. I don't know what happened here. We're losing recipes. No, the gameplay isn't great, doodle butter, but like I was saying, I feel like there are way better Souls games, like there are way better Souls games. I just feel like this isn't the best representation of a Souls game, and I feel like, especially with so many different ones out now, and the fact that Koei Tecmo made multiple Soulsborne games already, then what happened with this one? Because this is supposed to be their first attempt at like an open world type of Souls game. So they're trying to compete with Elden Ring. They're trying to, this is their attempt at an open world Soulsborne game. So this is supposed to be, this is supposed to be innovating. This is supposed to be building upon the Neos and the Wolongs. And then you give us this, like again, I mean, even though they didn't do Neo, but they did, but if you do Wolong, and then that's fine. That works out good as a more linear experience. Then you come on with this, like, what the hell happened? Like, all you gotta do is to follow the same thing you did before, make it open world. Dynasty Warriors 9 was not a Soulsborne game. Was it? Which one did I play? Did I play 8? No, I played 8, right? Don't tell me that they ain't do Dynasty Warriors 9 as a Soulsborne game. Let me find out they did. That ain't the Soulsborne game. I mean, but they try to make it open world in a sense, but the Soulsborne aspect, no, I'm talking about more of the Soulsborne stuff. It's more of a Souls game, just the fact that the actual gameplay, like if you look at it, like you can die in a couple of hits if you fight somebody who's like really strong. Like those MMORPG elements, okay, I understand that, but the way that it plays, it is definitely more like a Souls game. It's an open world. Oh, okay, no, I'm talking about more Souls. I'm not talking about open world. More Souls, yeah. No, they haven't done that outside of what Team Ninja did. Like having stuff like that, like that's Soulsborne right there. Again, that's what they did with Wo Long. Let me make sure before I start running my mouth. Let me make absolutely sure. I like fact checking stuff. Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, they literally did it. Like it's the same. Like, and as far as like the deflection mechanics and how you parry and counter, like yeah, that's Wo Long esque right there. But again, like the execution in this one feels wonky. The execution in this one feels wonky compared to Wo Long. So like Wo Long, it was way easier. This feels like it honestly feels almost like how Wo Long felt when I played that demo. Like when I played that demo, that's what it feels more like. Like it doesn't feel as polished as when the actual game came out. So I don't know. Like I said, I just felt like this game was just unpolished, and it probably had to meet a deadline or something, and now we're just here. So I don't know. But that's what it feels like. You know, like I said, maybe if I keep playing, maybe it'll get better. But it's just what are they? But right now, it just feels like it shouldn't have come out. Downfall of Ronin. Yeah, Seki called it the fall of Ronin instead of the rise of Ronin. The fall of Ronin. Yeah, if that's going to end up being a thing too. If they're not fully explaining stuff, like. When they do explain things, it still doesn't make sense. Oh my god, hit me in these fucking veins! Alright, I'm just about to. Jesus Christ, man. It's like so hard for me to catch these veins. then again, like, what is this move? If am I hitting him or not? Like, am I just missing? I don't fucking know. I guess I just missed, or once again, like we just hit a point where he's just like, all right, I don't care what you're doing, I'm still gonna hit you. That's what it seemed more like. Like, I don't care what you just did, I don't care what move that you did, I'm just gonna hit you because I don't give a fuck. like that move legit looks like if I hit you with it, then you shouldn't be able to do a damn thing. You should get knocked on the ground. But apparently that move does nothing. So what am I'm just gonna stop doing it at this point. So what's the point? That's literally the second time that happened. So apparently that move ain't shit. Okay, about to maybe go back to tech and this is what you wish. Gonna maybe go back and finish like a dragon. It was about to happen. Gotta buy. Don't even try to hit me again. Let's not even do that. Like, don't even try, bro. And you see him, he was just trying to get his swing off. He was like, all right, man, here we go. All right, we're done. Thank you. Like, I don't know. It just feels weird, man. Like I said, you know me, man. I don't like to complain about things like this. I always try to give things a fair shake. It just feels off. It feels so off, man. Like, I wouldn't even accept that. Like, Naraka ain't bad. Like, Naraka's technical gameplay ain't bad. I don't know about this one. That's really. It's given repetitive. All right, so I have skill points. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe this will make things a little easier. Yeah, TV stream. I'm not expecting this from you. Hey man, like I said, I don't know what TBH is saying, but right now I'm kind of just like, I ain't sugarcoating it, man. Kind of wonky. The game feeling, we literally just talking about that right now. Like you said, I don't like it. It's definitely wonky. It's not what I expected. Various beats will have a harder time detecting you. Okay. He said it would jank it well, but he was just more optimistic. TBH more optimistic than me. That's wild. More optimistic than me. I must be grumpy about it then. If he's more optimistic than me. Use grappling rope underwater. Grappling rope assassination. That actually sounds fire. Grappling rope assassination. Oh damn! It took 2 skill points there. Oh.
Thank you. You saved my life. I thought I was about to meet my maker.
Amazing voice acting. Amazing voice acting. This is great. I'm about to turn this to Japanese. It better be better.
I'm the head of this village. I thought we were done for when the bandits overran this place. But now, everyone else is back, thanks to you. We are in proper shape to rebuild the village. I wish to repay you for saving our village. You will find all their loot stashed in the cave at the top of the hill. If you're heading that way, you might find a little something that could be handy. What do you say? I presume you are probably struggling to get through that checkpoint.
You right.
It's likely you will find a permit there.
Okay, so I have a reason.
If you need a travel permit, you'd be wise to hurry. You are not the only Ronin after one.
Yeah, we might just switch this up, y'all. I know generally when we're streaming, that's not the best idea, but oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Y'all didn't even say I'll put in Espanol. Man, fuck. I said I gotta go back to the checkpoint. Why I gotta go back to the is this the checkpoint? Is this considered the checkpoint here? Because if so, cool. But let me make sure I save because better, man. I'm about to change. Hope this is a checkpoint. It take me right there. Just what the voice I think gets better. Oh no. I try changing the time tonight. No. Oh, oops, I put the freaking oops, that was the wrong way. No, I need to put not the text. Luckily I was able to find it. I can't change the audio. I have to go back to the title screen for that. Hold on, let's quit. Why can't I do it on the fly? Let's just be able to do it on the fly. I used to be able to read Japanese way back in the day, but I forgot almost all of it. It was very, very difficult. I took it in college and ended up being like more like a full-time type of thing if I would have stuck with it. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, this is taking way more time than my actual major, so I quit. Yeah, I want to though. But no, I need to, you know, press further up on my Spanish. So I figured that was more important than trying to learn Japanese. But yeah, I did take it. I took a semester. I took a semester of Japanese. I learned how to read and write katakana, hiragana, and kanji. And you know, I know like some very, very basic words in Japanese. Like I know I know how to say my name. like just simple stuff like that like you just don't forget. But like if you ask me to like write anything in hiragana or kanji or katakana, I'll be looking at you weird because I forgot literally all of that. You learning German. Ooh. How much it costs to buy a horse? Or I have literally enough to buy this black. Why I gotta be the black horse? You took Mandarin. Did some Arabic. Oh, your wife is German and she cheated. Okay. Why you dressed like a city girl? looking real sassy right now. Yeah, I guess. Well, definitely, man. You can buy the horse. The money for it. Buy the horse. Arabic is easier than people would think. Yeah, I figured that. I figured it probably would. Like there are those languages that you think like gonna be like crazy difficult, and they end up being, you know, easier. You took Salsanese. Here you go. Salsanese. Russian, any Asian language, S tier difficulty. The most difficult thing that I found about Japanese is my teacher and his his assistant teacher. They were teaching us the proper way to say Japanese, and the proper way, like you know, they were trying to prepare us for, you know, being able to be respectful when you speak to people, rather than just speaking freely, like if it's your friend or somebody, which I understood. But that way was way harder than just trying to, you know, speak in a more casual manner. So once I found that out, I was like, man, why are y'all teaching us this way? Like it was just very difficult, and I was like, you know what? Like I really want to learn, but I was like, I just gotta quit. Yeah, casual Japanese way easier. I figured you would know Melody, but like, man, they were trying to teach it the proper way. I was like, oh, this sucks.
ゆっくりしていきなされ。気ぃつけて帰りなされ。
Yeah, like I wasn't the biggest fan of learning that way. Like I understood why, but I was like, man, I don't know about this. But yeah, I had to bow out. Okay, you can auto run. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's my story. But yeah, I need to like fully learn, because like again, I know a little bit more Spanish, a little bit more Espanol, but I have a hard time when someone is speaking to me, especially because depending on which region that you're in, you know, whether you're in South America, one of the South American countries, whether you're in Mexico, Puerto Rico, DR, like they all speak in different cadences. Different words are being used, different slang, and it gets very difficult for me to understand when someone is speaking to me in Spanish rather than me trying to convey what I want to say. So that's what I'm trying to learn and get a grasp on. Dominican Spanish is its own language, like man, for real. learned some Korean when you were stationed in, you know what I'm saying? What is too bad, but the formal and informal. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, formal and informal. It's like, learning the formal way to speak Spanish was, speak Japanese was like, man, so difficult. Yeah, I think Korean probably, more of the same when it comes to formal and informal. So I was like, man, I don't know about this. All right, we'll probably go to this village, be the last thing I do, and then we'll go ahead and call it for the night. Like I said, man, this game is just woof right now. Well, at least I can collect things while I'm riding, because I appreciate that. Like, it's certain things, again, I just compare to other games, I'm like, yeah, like, that's cool. Like, I'm glad that it's there, but then there's just other things. I'm just like, why did y'all do this? What up, Beezy? What's poppin', son? What's going on with you? Good? Well, that was fire. I like that. Ronin is on the clock. Like I said, just certain things. I'm like, all right, well, that's cool. How am I doing? A little under the weather, but we pushed through it. Trying out this Rise of the Ronin, seeing what I think. Like I said, there are some things that I do enjoy, but right now it's a lot of things that I don't. So we shall see. At least we can assassinate, though. At least we can assassinate. Is there anybody even in there? Something being passed around. Your daughter comes, bro. My daughter, oh my god, I don't want her to get strep ever again. Because Jesus Christ, apparently, and it sounds wild, like it sounds like my daughter just like crazy. But apparently she got strep though 2 times. She got strep though 2 times randomly. I don't know where it came from. But it was like 2 times in like within 2 months. And she wasn't experiencing any of like the regular symptoms. Apparently, like kids getting strep throat is not really supposed to happen. Like it's not common. So when a child gets strep throat, like it like in theory it would be super crazy. But my daughter wasn't experiencing the symptoms that you were supposed to have. So we found out that she tested positive. We found out she's a freaking super carrier, and I'm like, what is a super carrier? I was like, that sounds crazy. That sounds like if she just like is around anybody that we're gonna catch it. So I mean, it's not exactly the case, but that just means that like it means that when she gets it, that she doesn't experience the symptom, like she just has it. And so I'm like, bro, I'm like, is she patient 0? I'm like, it sounds like she patient 0. So that was just wild to hear. I was like, what the hell, man? I was like, what is going on? So they said, look, if she catch strep throat again, then she probably gonna have to get her tonsil taken out. And I was like, I know she's not gonna appreciate that. So we're just seeing what's going on. But I was just like, yo, like you didn't get it. You technically didn't get it from somebody, but you're a super carrier. I'm like, no. I'm like, that just sounds wild. So that's her story. But yeah, like apparently children, like strep throat is not a it's not a child disease. It's not a child symptom. That's normally reserved for adults, and I didn't know that. But yeah, so if your child gets strep throat, usually it'll be bad unless again you're like my daughter and she's a freaking super carrier and she doesn't have the symptom, because apparently strep throat is like really, really bad. Like you get everything from a fever to obviously your throat hurts, throwing up. Like she did have those moments, but it was more on her because she didn't want to take her medicine. So when she didn't want to take her medicine, then obviously she knows she's not gonna feel that good. But she didn't have like those normal symptoms that you would normally have. So yeah, it definitely came from daycare at some form or fashion. Because again, we weren't around anybody, so it came from daycare. But just to find out that not only did she get it twice, but she's a freaking super carrier, it just sounded insane. I'm just like, man, like I kind of wish I ain't had to put my daughter in daycare, for things like that. But it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. But a lot of time when she gets sick, it's from daycare. You got strep when you was a child and inflame your kidney. Wow. Having inflamed kidneys just sound like, bro, you been through it. Hey, you been through it, Sauce. If people put masks on it, I know, but I don't think we're ever gonna get back to that. But you are right. I do that in my household now. I think like COVID really just taught me. I'm like, bro, if anybody's sick, like let's just put on a mask. Like whether you are indoors with the rest of your family or when you go out, like just do it. But we still haven't adopted that here. I thought that we would, but apparently people still walking around and they don't care. Yeah, it is. It definitely is it was a norm. But I remember I used to see it all the time. I used to see it literally all the time. And we used to think that they were crazy. Mass means liberal, right? Mixing germs in the time especially is so important. She bought a bait mask and everything. And y'all know my story. Me going to E3 and PAX all the time. Like I used to always get sick, and I'm like, bro, like again, I used to call me Bubble Boy. They're like, oh, every time you go somewhere you get sick, and I'm like, bro, it's not me. And I kept telling them, it's not me, yo. Like I feel like the people around me, like as soon as I go somewhere, I get sick, and sure enough. The audio definitely might be delayed just because I switched the audio to Japanese, so maybe. But yeah, so after that, I was like, man, I'm tired of getting sick every time I go somewhere. So I started wearing a mask. I'm like, every time I travel, I'm gonna wear a mask. When I'm at these conventions, I'm gonna wear a mask. I was doing that before COVID, and sure enough, guess what? I ain't get sick. Cause there's no way that I'm going to these places not sick, and then as soon as I get there, I get sick. So I'm like, it has to be people who I'm around, right? Like, and we did everything. We kept the hand sanitizer on deck. I'm always washing my hands. Still got sick for like the past couple years. Like the first couple years when we were going, I kept getting sick. I was like, nope, never again. I'm gonna rock a mask. And as soon as I did, I was like, nope, we're not doing this again. And I ain't get sick ever since. Even outside, I mentioned people dirty to call. Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing it anymore.
侍の世もどうなるかわからん。西洋の獲物を取り入れていかんと取り残される気の。ほれ、見てみ、出口じゃ。わしの見立てはまんざらでもなか。
I'm mad that lady went around the other way.
手形を取りにあん洞窟に行ったんじゃが、奴らに襲われての。 脱藩が重罪とはいえ、はるばる土佐から追ってこんでも。浪人ちゅうのは自由じゃが、面倒なもんじゃのう。
I guess we got a new friend here.
しかし、おまんもあん洞窟に来て襲われるとはの。大方、あのじいさんに騙されたんじゃろ。ああ、このご時世じゃ、誰も彼も人を食い物にして生き延びることしか考えちょらん。
Yeah, now this sounds much better. Even if I'm not exactly sure if this is, you know, a good Japanese voice actor or not, it sounds much more authentic.
襲ってきた奴らと同じじゃったの。おまんもわしと同じ脱藩した浪人ちゅうところじゃろ。見えてきたき、おまんを連れてきたかったんはあっこじゃ。
He's saying Otani guilty.
おまんも横浜を目指してるんだろう。じゃが、手形がないとここで立ち往生じゃ。わし手形はあの代官屋敷を根城にしとる賊どもの親玉がもっちゅうと睨んじょる。この辺のもんを溜め込んじょるそうやきの。まあ手下もそこそこおるじゃろうが。
Obviously, the actual mouth moving is not going to match the Japanese voices, but it is what it is.
そうコントのわしの見込んだ通りぜよ。
Okay, so here are the missions. So this is another part that I wanted to bring up. So there is co-op in this game, but again, I am disappointed because it's not co-op from the standpoint of, hey, like pop in, pop out type of gameplay. It's co-op and there are missions. So it does kind of remind me of Wolong in this sense. So there are missions that you can do and you can invite people, but one, there are so many restrictions. One, you have to be in the same space. So if you're ahead, but your partner is not, then you can't do it. So that's one restriction. So usually what apparently you're supposed to do is, like, if you've done it already and your friend has done it already, then y'all can go back and just do it again. And at that point, it's like, why? So it's just, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up again. It's like, bro, if it's co-op, just let us pop in and just do whatever with our friends. Like, I don't like these restrictions. These restrictions suck. So yeah, that's another thing that they don't tell you. And that's another thing that I saw in the reviews. And I was like, really? Like, I felt like it shouldn't even be in there. Like, just don't even give it to me if you're going to restrict me from doing it. Like, we got to be at the same point. So it's like, I don't want to play the mission if I've already done it. Like, that makes no sense to me. So yeah, it's a lot of red flags right now with this game. A lot of red flags. That sounds crazy out of context. Oh God. But yeah, again, just fair warning. Just fair warning, people. Like, do I have to do this or? Yeah, like I said, it was a plus for me too, Sauce. I was like, oh man, like, cause I remember when they announced it, and Ethos, I think he put that in the chat that it was cool. I was like, what? I was like, oh yeah, I was like, we in there. And then once I saw the review yesterday, I was like, man, come on, yo. I was like, come on, yo. We gotta do better. At least Capcom told you to have no call. They did. At least they ain't lie. At least they ain't lie about it. I will give them that. At least they ain't lie. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it here though. Let me save. Let me save again. I'm not even about to get into this because it's like almost 12:30 now. And I need some sleep. So we're gonna quit. It's just again, I think that now me playing it again, I want to at least play it for myself just to see if hey, maybe they're wrong, maybe the reviewers are wrong. Trying to figure out why it's mixed, why it's getting mixed reviews, and it looks like they're right, man. It looks like they're right. Like the flags that they saw, I'm seeing now for myself. I'm just like, at this point, do I want to continue to playing this game? I'm not sure. But at least I have some time now. Like maybe I forget to go back to Final Fantasy at this point. Maybe I have to go back to Final Fantasy or just play more Dragon Dogma 2. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just wait on Stellar Blade. Like one of these games are going to get played at some point. I'll just figure out I might just go back to Final Fantasy, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see when it's happening. But hey man, make your own decision if you cop the game already. You want to play it? Go ahead and play it. I mean, what's gonna stop you? But if you're on the fence about it, I would say wait. Honestly, I would say wait. If you're really trying to play it, maybe it'll go on sale or something. Maybe you'll try it then. But I don't think this is something to run out and get day one. Maybe there'll be some fixes. I don't know if they'll be able to do that. But I mean, you're not gonna be able to just make the graphics look better. I know that for a fact. Maybe some other like bugs and stuff they can clean those up. But I mean, the game is already out, so like I said, it's not gonna be much you can truly do here. That's gonna make it at least to the point where Wolong is. Like that's all I want. I'm not asking for much, but I guess this is their attempt at an open world Wolong Soulsborne, and right now, like I say, it just really looks like it's not there yet. It really looks like it's not there yet, and it needed more time in the oven. Like I would rather this game be delayed at this point. Like maybe it could have been delayed like 6 more months. I don't know, because it was something I was looking forward to, but coming out in this state, especially for what you were showing us, and now we get this product, I feel like I've been bamboozled. Honestly. So it is what it is. Like I say, the concept is cool, but the execution, the reality of this is not what I expected. It definitely seemed like a bare bones type of Soulsborne game, and people thought it was gonna be like Ghost of Tsushima. It's not like Ghost of Tsushima. It's supposed to be like Sekiro or like Neo or like Wolong. Just a lot of things that people thought was expectations versus reality, and I was like, oh, people shouldn't be upset about that. But now you play it, and then we get this. So I understand that.